Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time around here, so I'm here outside Leeds Crown Court awaiting the arrival of PC Jessica Verbruggen, who is about to arrive right about now. Right, it seems like she's seen the camera straight away. I'm not too sure. She's looked over at me, seen the camera. I believe that is Jessica Verbruggen herself. Nothing, turn my body camera on actually. I think she's going to maybe cover her face. Positive I've seen her. The red hair stands out massively, doesn't it? Yeah, she's putting her face mask on. So she's turned back around. We have Verbruggen here. We have her dad, who I know family to be an aggressive man. He's not going to intimidate me. It's not going to work. Here we are. Next is going to come and give me an hard time. He tried giving News Now Yorkshire a hard time before. He's going to hold on very tightly to the phone, and I will strike him if I need to. You can see that he's approaching me. Good for him. We're going to focus on Verbruggen with the camera. There she is, the criminal's walking into court, guys.
I don't want to get in the way of your picture, so...
I appreciate you, thank you very much. There we go, guys. There we go, guys. Yeah.
Let everyone know what you've done in court.
Yeah, absolutely. We hate criminal convicts.
Yeah?
Yeah. Criminal police are worse than any, aren't they?
Are they?
They are indeed.
You're like lectures, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. When you're recording a video, you should do it in landscape, you get a better reach. Yeah? Carry on and I'll have you rejected from the court, alright? Carry on. Carry on. This is my job, you muppets. Get in there and shut up. You know exactly why. You're not going to intimidate me. It's not going to work, alright? Not going to work. Not going to work. End of, okay? Ain't going to work, right? You want to intimidate someone who's reporting on your criminal daughter's case, you will be ejected. Muppet, get in. You won't intimidate me, I don't care who you are, never going to happen. Go on, toddle on. Go on, crack on. Bye. That's the exit, you muppet. I'll see you upstairs in a few minutes, lads, alright? I'll just finish my brew. Idiots think they're going to intimidate me. Not a chance, mate. Well, I'll only print what the court says, so we'll stick to their wording, won't we? Crack on. I am indeed, yes. Marti Blagborough, use the full name. So, as you saw, they tried to intimidate me. It wasn't going to work. But me and myself and News Now Yorkshire just sat through 2 hours of prosecution and defence statements in relation to Jessica Verbruggen. Now, let me just make it clear, firstly, that Carl Simpkins, her former boyfriend, was not sentenced today due to a lack of a pre-sentence report. In his case, has been adjourned until the 5th of March. So I'm going to point out some stuff to you today, what was said in court. The defendant spoke only to confirm her name. The judge addressed the defence, Per Simpkins, and ordered the adjournment for his case, for his sentencing. Now, the judge gave Jessica Verbruggen the opportunity to be sentenced today or at a later date, but she decided to take it on the chin and take the sentence today. I can confirm that Police Constable Jessica Verbruggen did attend court with a bag of clothing and personal possessions ready to be sent to prison. So the prosecution made it clear to the court that Jessica Verbruggen wasted a lot of time in this case. She pled not guilty after indicating a guilty plea, and then only on the trial day actually eventually pled guilty to the charges put to her. There were 2 charges that were actually removed from the docket, which was one charge of fraud was removed, and a Section 51 charge, which I don't actually know what that is. They literally refer to it as a Section 51 in court. So she was the owner of a blue BMW, and on the 26th of September, she took a police chase with her then partner, Mr. Simpkins, who was driving the car. They took a police chase, and then she later reported that car as stolen. However, it was not so, therefore perverting the course of justice. She also received in the post a notice from I believe it's from the police, that say, right, you've been caught speeding, who was the driver? Now what she did was she filled it out and pretended that her brother was the driver of that vehicle, and she consistently went down that line. The police actually responded to him and said, hang on a minute, that's a bit fishy, because the police actually had a very clear image from the speed camera that showed herself and Mr. Simpkins in the vehicle. They knew that Mr. Simpkins wasn't her brother because her brother was white and Mr. Simpkins is not. So it was very clear that that was not who she said. So Jessica Verbruggen's brother responded to a notice that he then received in the post, said, it wasn't me, I've never drove a car, nor have I ever had a licence in my life. At which point, Verbruggen was arrested. And after her arrest, they conducted an audit on the police national computer, which revealed that she had been making a number of searches upon her then partner, the driver, on the vehicle and of her vehicle, in order to obtain evidence about the ongoing case against both of them, essentially. She also failed to report such events to her line manager, equals her sergeant, who I can say did actually attend court with her today and made a character statement via paper. We didn't get to see it, but saying, oh, she's a goody two shoes, blah 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 blah, please let her off. There was cannabis found in the car, which her partner accepted was his. Also, they claimed that when the car was stolen, it was stolen, that they weren't making it up. However, it actually turned out that their mobile phones and the tracker that was inside the car perfectly corresponded the entire time. And so the cell site proved everything. They were completely lying, and they were bust. They were absolutely bust for everything. There was also text messages found upon her phone that was seized and examined, which when put to interview, she had 2 different interviews, and she continued the denial, and she denied that anything has happened. She denied the cell site, said it was coincidence. It was just coincidental, officer. She's 30-year-old and of previous good character. Prosecution argued that it was a high culpability case. It was systematic, it was planned. She used police resources, which then made it a sophisticated effort to hide evidence from the police and the investigation. So the judge actually agreed that the order was made on a category B culpability awarded to Mrs. Verbruggen, and she was also accredited with 20% for a somewhat early plea, which it is disgusting. So she was sentenced anyway. At the end of the day, she was sentenced, and she was sentenced to 18 months in custody, suspended. Yes. Wah, wah, wah. We knew it was going to happen from the start. The sentence was suspended for 18 months because we know what the scummy little fuckers are like. They all look after each other. The judge, however, was actually very good. She was firm and fair. So I won't call her scummy. I meant the police and the CPS. But however, she's also been awarded 100 hours of community service work to be done, and 10 assessment self-reflection days. So she'll have to attend and talk about her feelings and all this Humpty Dumpty rubbish. She's actually still in court now with probation, awaiting her first appointment date. I don't think she'll be releasing any community service videos like MB here, mind, but there you go. I do apologise to everyone that's been waiting for today's community service video. It has been delayed until tomorrow because I've just been so busy today out filming, and of course being here at court to follow this case, which I have followed from you from day one. She actually received 4 different sentences, 2 of 9 months and 2 of 5 months. They were totaled together. So now we are just here awaiting Mrs. Verbruggen to leave the court, and then we will be on our way. Here we are, they're now leaving court. So this here is an aggressive father who made multiple attempts to intimidate and bully me inside the court, but it was not working. We will go into more discussion about this in a short while. As of right now, we're gonna not go into it. We're just gonna wait Mrs. Verbruggen to leave the court building. So just for the record, this guy over here, Verbruggen's dad, is on the phone. He's talking about Tariq Namik's incident, on about that I had my arm broke. Completely incorrect. He's also speaking to someone about having my address as well. Trying to intimidate me. It's not going to work. It's never going to work. Also, something that actually needs pointing out as well. So whilst we was in court, her dad, put his face up, his bald muppet. He tried to intimidate us again on the way out of the courtroom. So me and News Now Yorkshire were sat at the very back of the court, and we got up to leave, and he stood, and he's a big set fella.
He's a bit of a lump.
Yeah, he's a bit of a lump. There's no denying that. And he stood there. I said, "Excuse me." He's like, "No, ladies first." So I let the first lady leave, and the other woman was still sat there messing about with the court, getting ready. So I said, "Excuse me." And he tried to block my way. I'm guessing it would either just be an idiot or didn't want me to get outside with the camera first. So
camera reason.
So I barged him.
Marty just shoved him out of the way, no problem.
I just went boom, move out of my way, and then obviously people in the usher and the justice clerk came and go, "No, let him pass." I was, "Let him pass." "Yeah, you will let me pass."
You tell him about us trying to stop us taking notes?
Also, again, it happened again.
Every time.
The court usher came over to the back and said, "Are you taking notes?" I said, "Yes." Because "You're not allowed to take notes." I said, "Yes, I am." She goes, Can I take your notes?" "No." And yeah, we had a bit of a debate back and forward. The justice clerk, we had a meeting outside of the court in the foyer.
Just got told.
And Michael stuck it on her hard. He's like, "Nah, listen, I don't have to tell you. I'm not giving you a reason. The judge can't stop me from doing it. That's it. End of." I were being a bit nicer myself personally, but this guy, you were like, "Nah." You're like, boom, my foot is well and firmly down, literally.
I'm pretty sure it's Ewan versus Crown is the case law.
Yeah. But as you may remember, we dealt with a matter like this previously, and I was personally apologised by the Recorder of Leeds, who is the highest judge in Leeds. So we ain't taking none of that from nobody.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Come back to you in a more. We've been here for a good 30-40 minutes now. She's still not left, but I know how long probation takes. It's ridiculous. Right, guys, so it's edging on to an hour now, a full hour. Starting to potentially suspect a bit of foul play. And when I say foul play, I mean...
They're taking a little scummer out of the back door.
Yeah, have they let him go out of the back door, the side door? Which is, well, it's not in the interest of open justice, is it? But, yeah, it's a little bit suspect. I don't know how much longer it's worth waiting for. Oh, he's locking the doors now, Mike. He's locking the doors as well. We'll just wait and see a little bit longer. Right, guys, so it has been over an hour. It's been over an hour. The only reason she needs to go to probation was to get a date and time for a first appointment to attend probation to do your assessment for unpaid work. I'm calling bullshit. Beep, I've done it. I pressed that buzzer. Bullshit alarm. It appears that there's...
sergeant that's done it for her. That sergeant only got her out at Copper's entrance or something.
Yeah. Because of the altercations that have occurred, because her family are probably as much criminal as she is, they've been allowed out of the back door. It's clear to see. We've been stood here for well over an hour. It's ridiculous, absolute ridiculous, guys. So, for me and News Now Yorkshire, keep an eye out for news. See how he looked at me when he knew he were an engine? Keep an eye out for News Now Yorkshire on Twitter. What's your handle?
At News Now Yorkshire.
At News Now Yorkshire.
Or is it? No, it's not. It's at News Now Yorks.
At News Now Yorks, correct. And obviously you've seen the, well, you've seen the video now, you're watching it. Guys, yes, we've followed this case from day one. It's been well over a year, maybe a year and a half. But yeah, always bringing it to you real and fresh, honest and factual, on the ground. Guys, you know what's coming, don't you? If you like this video, please hit that like button because it really helps the video grow. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. And until always, until next time, as always, stay safe, peace and
Respect.
he was bare slow on that respect.
I thought you were going to say